I forgot to do the thing, as I am ought to do. Weather Institute, Weather Institute, Weather Institute, Weather Institute. Armor, slowpoke, damn, no one's popping off. Alright. A week of streams begins with Fishing Sim. Yahoo! Yahoo Wahoo. Alright, okay, so the annoying part about this fight is not that it is hard, it is the fact that we need to get this life orb. Not life orb. It's so annoying that it can switcheroo us the flame orb and then knock it off. Who's faster than this when it's -1? That would probably be the most beneficial thing here, right? Because we icy wind it, and then it's always going to be clicking knockoff once we have something. Yeah. Is there anyone who can just kill Ape? I mean, of course Ape can do it. There's no priority move. It's always going to be knockoff. Ape can own this guy. Then we can click pretty much any move here. What are we showing? Outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko. So it's literally the only Pokemon that can even hold a candle to it here is Azu. And this is, if we click Overheat, we're still showing outspeed Oko because everything else dies physically. So let's go Whale. No, do we need an item for Switcheroo? Let's see. Fails if either the user or its target's holding Malzikos, if neither is holding item or the user is trying to give a Mega Stone. Okay, so we do want no item. Let's fill out this team though. It's not knowing we have to do this before we get Surf. This is Azu. Float. Azu. DND. Zang. Persian. Ludi. And then Ape with no item. Looks like the only thing might be of difficult to deal with is this Azu. So Azu kills, this kills that, brings an Azu. Azu's looking Play Rough or Aqua Tail. Weirdly, Steelix matches up really, really well here. Play Rough or Aqua Tail. Play Rough, Fairy type move. Yeah, we just boom on him. Yeah. We could go like fake out Zing Zap. What up, Noel? We fishing. Did the double battle on the way to Tate and Liza's gym give you any trouble? I feel like that one could be sneaky. Blaha. Yeah, we're gonna catch a couple Blahas today. We might catch a Blaha. I feel like that double battle can be like tricky, sneaky tricky. By luck, yeah. You did the Save Us Untitled Classic, be like, oh, I fucked up. Wait, I'm sick. Now, you'd rather be lucky than good anyways. Got the slow. Oh yeah, I saw your message in Discord. That is crazy. That opens it up a ton. Do you have a guaranteed non-booming? Do you have guaranteed non-booming Slowpoke? Quillfish. Oh, this actually seems Weezer. Weezer might be the good one here. Nah. Blaha. I'm going to continue pronouncing it as poorly as possible. want to be greedy for this. If you got Slowpoke that early, I definitely see how you could get away with that. Sludge Bomb is special. Play Rough is a physical attack drop. Yeah. Get another Blaha. We can't get more Blaha. Also, why is... I was fucking around with chat stuff. I don't know why the colors are... It's just all white. Huh. Why is mine only... Why is mine the only one that's cast color? That's why I didn't catch it in testing. Just need one that's high level, yeah. Possibly Morgan Freeman. Yeah. Morgan Freeman next to Blaha? No, we can't start adding him too quickly. We can't let the people notice. We have to be very subtle. What was I gonna say? We were playing this game. I was looking at what play rough drops. T something skill swap with that fancy. You ideally want to save skill swap. I mean, you've seen the video. You want to save that ideally for Missy for... Well, I guess I don't know if you have a Missy. But you do ideally want to save that for Missy for Tate and Liza. I don't think no one that was here not during it has said anything about it. I'm early on Fish Sim. Yeah. Play rough. Why is this chat not... Now this is going to bother me. Now I got to go in the fucking stream elements and figure this shit out. I guess I could go back to the... I might be able to revert this to the old one. Give me 1 second. Main display. I want to revert it because... unless I can change this. Let's go stream elements. Yeah, I feel like it's very annoying to read. Yeah. One must consider the Blaha. Do you need hot water for instant coffee is not what stream elements is looking for. There we go. Pika ramen. And the Pika's not even working. This game sucks. Yeah, we're going back to old chat. What do you mean unnamed overlay has nothing on it? Why does Munch have colors? Munch has colors, but y'all don't. What the fuck? My parents let me decide where we get food from. What are you feeling, Mason? What do you think you're gonna get? I'm gonna lose my mind, man. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my flipping mind. I will live with it for today. Definitely want to get that fixed for tomorrow, though. I'm special, just like my mom said. Thai food because I want spicy food. Thai plus is customization spy levels. How spicy do you usually go? Oh, dude, I had some ramen this weekend that was just like right on the edge of my spice level. It was like my whole mouth was tingling the entire time, but it was tasty, so I had to keep eating, and I was so hungry. It was like there was like a water jug like this high on the table, and I drank almost all of it, just like all the way down, because I was so goddamn thirsty from it. We want to go like Poison Barb though. Trying Junker News because the first time I had that, they got level 0 to 4, usually go 2, might move up to 3 eventually. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about finding, for me, the balance between, like, this is an enjoyable contribution to the meal and not... Because I don't need to flex on anybody. I'm not Sean Evans. I don't need to be out here eating the hottest, spiciest thing I've ever had in my entire life. All I need is to just add a little bit of fun to the meal, and that's it. special. So Wheezing will two-shot this Azumarill. On the second one, it's going to take an Aqua Jet. Then Wheezing's going to bait. This could be play rough. Cut my life into pizza. Actually, we'll retaliate, show... Nah, wouldn't bring in that because it shows slow go, yeah. My father used to love eating extreme spice food, but he's got to weaken his old age. Yeah, you have to carry on the torch. That's so funky that only some of the messages have... Why do you have a white name, Mason? Why do you have a white name? The ripe old age of 45. Oh, God. Forget you're a real spring chicken. It's going to bother me so much, so I'm going to try one more time to fix this. This is why you should never change anything ever. Oh, yeah, how'd the 5K go? Making some good time, getting some good numbers. Animation settings, don't want that. Open editor. Okay, let's see if I understand this code. Badges, user box. Oh, damn, that's so unfortunate. I assume you're searching for a sub 20. Elements. Dynamically, please. Yeah. Also, why the things not showing up? Does easy work? Easy works here, but not there. God damn it. User box. The user box doesn't have a hard code at 1. Okay, sorry, I'm troubleshooting. I also can't show you the troubleshooting. Add that to my current JSS. I'm troubleshooting over here because I don't want to just accidentally do this. Yeah, okay. We're back. Let's give it the good old college try. This is the JavaScript I need to change. Okay. Wrap up the stream. No way! Don't be saying that. Test. Alright, Mason, I need the good old college try. Did it fix it? It fixed it, but now the color... I guess the color is better. It's just illegible. We'll take that for now. We'll do more work after. Sick. Alright, anyways, Wheezing kills this guy. Weezer can't stop partying. God. That's gonna do this. What are we gonna bait? So this would be fast KO for low enough. Thank you, Flash. Weezer? Dude, I just saw this morning. Where's my... I'm gonna go to my library. Because I was listening to this fucking song. Y'all know about the Weezer... Oh my god, there's so many versions. Y'all know about the Weezer Lil Wayne crossover, right? Absolute nightmare. I think the worst part of this is like right around here where the Lil Wayne verse is coming, and you hear the signature like Lil Wayne lighter flip, and you're like, why am I hearing the lighter sound in a fucking Weezer song? Wheezy and Weezer. And now the whole VOD is muted. But it's worth it for Can't Stop Partying. Is Wheezy and is Weezer. Gotta stop mixing alcohol with pharmaceuticals. I forget what the line is that leans in that. Demonetize. Wait, why is the sun up? Once we have an item, yeah, it'll always be knockoff. Can't stop partying, partying. Wheezy and his Weezer. Fuck, that's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. God damn it. Mixing alcohol with pharmaceuticals. Oh, this is always gonna be Aquatown now because the sun's not up. Put on some K-pop Demon Hunters. You sound like my goddamn partner out here. Even though I did watch it, I did enjoy it. Partner. Can't let the gang know I fuck with K-pop Demon Hunters. Can't let the gang know you have good taste in music. You can be golden if you want to be, Mason. We all support you here. It saves Untitled Incorporated. It's better than Weezer. Not a high bar to clear, though. Okay. This is better now, though, that we know this is guaranteed Aquatown. Generational fumble if the gang finds out. Nah. If the gang don't fuck with K-pop Demon Hunters, they don't fuck with them. Oh, actually, this Aquatown does a lot now. This plan isn't as clean as possible because I thought the sun was up. But I mean, we can make an easier swap, though. Does Miracle Seed pick this up or show that it's going to pick it up? Nar. Unless this would show? Nah, they don't do enough damage yet. I mean, we could level them up. They don't get what they need to get yet, though. Let's see. My bro texts me out of work and he's like, Mason Lisher says the Saha Boys for Halloween. Bro, no, you gotta let yourself have fun, Mason. No. Don't give it to your... Don't let masculine stereotypes win. Think about how the girlies are gonna love that, Mason. You gotta think about it that way. Get yourself out of that mindset. No, Mason. What? Don't say that. Nothing wrong with being a soda pop boy. Or being gay. You're just trying to steal some people's souls, Mason. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a banger. Soda pop. How the fuck do I want to do this? What a crazy jump from Weezer to mixing alcohol with pharmaceuticals. My little soda pop. Now that's going to be stuck in my head. The great combination of Weezer and that bullshit. How do I want to do? I feel like this is going to be the only annoying part because everyone else in Infernape can one-tap. Well, that was actually Infernape one-tapping in the sun. I should recheck that. The two fundamental principles: music good, girls bad. This fucking guy. You youths crack me up. You guys keep me young. But can I still kill this guy? Well, I just have to kick close combat instead. Nobody's gonna be faster than me. Nah. But I mean, I think the same thing still applies here. Well, handsome man. What is up, Skelly? I'm glad I caught the sun was up sooner rather than later because this basically like changes how I want to do this entire fight. This is so annoying. We had to wait for switcheroo here, though. I'm not excited to wait for switcheroo. I wish I could just... Well, I mean, I could just click synthesis. If we do have an item, is it still Ice Beam? Oh, well, then we don't want to get burned. Yeah. Gang. I think Whaler plus someone else is still probably the answer here. Swapping in on knockoff. We're not faster, though. Are we faster or -1? Cool. Actually, that's probably a million times better. Try and make it. I've been very busy. Yeah, Skelly's a busy man. Not a dull day for the skeleton gang. This would be mega no item. You gotta have stuff and things. I don't know how I have the ones next to my name, honestly. I got no fucking clue. I know one of them for Skelly's a mod, the other one's for a sub. The famous pink save icon. Everybody's favorite. Everybody do the flop. Okay, we're gonna click that and then outspeed, out damage, slower, make me a mod. No. I've only find responsible gentlemen as mods in this channel. Well, actually, find responsible people in this channel, like Moonman. Swift Swim Adamant? Damn. Bro, I think you're bringing that rally to the Elite Four. I think that rally's coming. If Overdown could be a mod, I could be a better mod. Damn. You're actually going to buy the full-time goats? That's sick. Full-time goat. I don't think we'd be dead to last resort. We're only going to take knockoff coming in, so we're going to be at like 90. Outspeed, out damage. Get outsped. We are so on. Mason, you are odd one today. You are the odd one today. I think this is just D&D that comes in. Dazzling Gleam D&D. Overpriced Weed Eater. But your overpriced Weed Eater is fun. You can pet your overpriced Weed Eater. You can find Jesus. Mason, you dog. What does this potato berry do? Increases special attack when low. Cheek pouch makes it eat it earlier. I guess we could probably go like poison powder. If we go like poison powder, energy ball, I think that would always kill. Because even if it endures, it's going to kick it over the leg. Pouch. Oh, but it restores its HP after. But we're not faster. Okay, so that wouldn't work. But I mean, we could poison it and then pass the ball to someone else, right? Pass it to someone who's faster and can take that. Yeah. Mix in alcohol. Favorite Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon? You mean my favorite animal? I do like penguins. We could go here, and then that wouldn't kill it. I guess we just ideally need someone who's faster. Favorite Pokemon that is a Pokemon. Favorite Pokemon that is not a Pokemon. Am I having a stroke? I feel like I'm having a stroke reading those messages. I'm like, what do you mean? What does he mean? I hear he has a losing record if you approach it from behind. Fuck, that's funny, Skelly. Damn. Put me in the booth with John Wilkes. Jonathan Milk Booth. Nah. Out here in... Okay, no, wait. I'm out here in the booth like I'm John Wilkes. Wait. There's absolutely a bar coming after. I'm out here in the booth like I'm John Wilkes. Something snorted on that white like I got milk. And it's almond drinking on that cold silk. Arcanine's the answer here. I buy booth milk. Sell milks at a booth. I'm not drinking. It was just for the bar, Skelly. It was for the bar. I think silk is bad. I'm a big oat milk guy. Oat milk's the way to go of alternative milks. I've been seeing in the store there's macadamia milk now. I'm interested to try it. I don't know if it would be any good, but I'm interested. This is gonna kill. Mixing alcohol with pharmaceuticals. The fabric silk. No. How do you milk an oat? Very carefully. Let's see. Arcanine. Will kill this guy. Even if they endure. Then that will bait in. This is outspeed 1 tap. Slower. And then outspeed and gets Okode back. So this would be ludicrous. We should take enough damage with Gleam. We should take enough damage with Gleam that this is likely an Oko coming back. It doesn't have to be, though. Yeah, because Raptor can come in. And they're not afraid of anything, yeah. I just want Sturf so I can catch these Pokemon. Just let me catch these Mons. This is going to kill Ludicolo. Then that would bait in. This is outspeed 1 shot. Slower than, but not 1 shot. Morgan Freeman. I forget who we named Morgan Freeman. Is Skeptile named? Nah, he's skeptical. I forget who Morgan Freeman is. Don't say the famous voice actor. I guess we go like Chesto and Staraptor. So they can actually change. Staraptor actually just might be able to finish off this fight, right? Because they are not going to take too much from this guy. We should just have a coverage mon if they're dead. Yeah. Okay, then we have just Ape as the backup. Ba-da-da-down-down-down. Ba-da-da-down-down. Yeah, because they could come in and clean this up. And then chain that. Mix in alcohol with pharmaceuticals. Milk drink, give me so many of it. Well, I don't even want. I don't even know how you can get an offensive joke out of a milk drink. We'll go Llama on Ape. And then... God damn it. I should have known something like that was coming, Mason. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is an Academy Award-winning actor, producer, director, narrator, and science communicator? What the fuck does that mean? Looking like fucking Hank Green out here. Hank Green is the only science communicator I stand. Who do I want to bring? I could fuck with Steelix. Fuck with way back when. Now I'm up right now. Wow, Steelix. Let's have Steelix sold this fight instead. Fuck this planning bullshit. Hit some wheelies real quick. Cool. That might be the first time you've stopped a message from a non-bot. And it was fucking Mason's message about Morgan Freeman. Fuck. And get past your bedtime, Mason. Science communication. Arcanine, Staraptor, Ape, and... what was the last one? I wanted Steelix. Alright. Alright, the less interesting and less important Flame Orb heist. Oh, we took everything off everybody? Yeah. Citrus for you. Lum for you. Glumberry. Cool. I feel like this is the closest the game gives you to a easy-ish section after a battle, after like a tough section, but it's also kind of still difficult. All right. Yeah, took the risk. Your aim was true, Skelly. All right. Tuber Simon. I'm gonna assume it's this little homie down here at the bottom right. Simon, no cowl. Okay. All right, we're gonna click Icy Wind to slow this guy down. We really need this Flame Orb. Well, we don't need the Flame Orb, but we are just slowly going to click these moves until it happens. Are we faster now? We are faster. Oh wait, no. Wrong Pokemon. I'm just gonna continue to... I mean, we could charm it as well. Alright, we're just gonna do this, aren't we? We're truly just gonna do this and never give this to us. Can burn your fire types, true. Buddy, do you want to click the switcheroo button? It's right there. What, bro? Bro. If we charm it again, are we risking... Okay, if we charm it again, we're still not risking taking Ice Beam on the swap out. But we're running out of turns here, big dog. Oh, he can if we don't have an item? Is that really how that works? Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that sucks. Let me double check. I thought if he has an item... Yeah. Fails if either the user or the target is holding a Mallory Z crystal. If neither is holding an item... yeah, you're right. Oh, well. Okay, so I guess we're not getting that. Well... That's, I needed to read a little bit better, but it's not that important. I can live with that. Nah. But I already started the fight, yeah. Truck and try again next time. Alright, I can live with that. If we kill this, now what are we baiting in? This would be D&D clicking T-Bolt, which we go into... Actually, I don't know what this will bait in. I mean, fuck it. Let's just click Freeze Dry. Well, skill issue. D&D, clicking T-Bolt. Yeah. This is supposed to be Arcanine's job. If we go into Steelix, then it's baiting Grass Knot, which, I mean, they don't mind. Off to a great start. I can totally find that on it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I feel like I remember from last time. Yeah. Yeah, I figure we'll be good. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, then we'll go here on this. Yeah. Thank you for reassuring me, Sal. Nice indoor, moron. Alright, we're gonna click Flare Blitz. Oh no, you're gonna brace yourself. Oh no, you're gonna hurt us. Oh no-y. Extreme speed. Bro, you can't endure twice. I mean, you can try. It's just not gonna work out for you. Alright, where are we? I think now we're going to Azumarill would be my guess. Yeah. Cool. D&D. This is probably gonna be some type of water move, I would guess. Always Aqua Tail. That is always Aqua Tail, especially because we took no damage, which is very funky. Cool. Let's go into Caleb. The Petri dish emoji. Why does it look so different on the screen? It's very funny. Aqua Tail. It's gonna be Energy Ball, and then we're gonna be baiting Aqua Jet. I guess this could be like Ice Punch Freeze. Ice Punch crit does 134, so we're out of here. I guess it would be like crit, and the crit would be annoying. Yeah, we just need to not get crit and crit. Drop? Easy. Like drop. Cool. Yo, can we talk about the social and economic state of the world? Nar. We are dead to Ice Punch, but this should click Aqua Jet here because it knows we're gonna kill it. We are not dead to crit Aqua Jet. We're gonna outspeed in one tap. Cool. Bingo. Now this is you think it's gonna be Zangoose? Nah, Persian might be faster in kill. Nah. Mason's just being goofy. He's just being goofy. This is not gonna be, I mean, this will be Retaliate? Yeah, this is always gonna be Retaliate. Whose job is it to kill this goose? This is... Well, Staraptor can chain the back three here. Arcanine can also kill this guy. Should have gone for the head. Yeah, this isn't burned. So Last Resort doesn't have priority. More sections of the game should give fights like this, where we can slowly ease our way back in. Hey, Vex, what's up? Remove ban on curls. Yeah. Box is still healthy. We're past Flannery, which is pretty hype. This thing is still gonna die. Yes, CC. You are the chosen one. What's up, Tamori? Gonna lurk as I bedge. Yeah. Hope you get some nice rest. I won't be yelling too loud in your ear. Wombo combo. Happy feet. Just wake up in the middle of the night to find out that I've wiped. Because I'm screaming about some bullshit. Alright, this is Earthquake Waterfall. Okay, now I think Staraptor cleans this up. Not the happy feet. Shoot me with the waterfall, please. Oh, its own tempo. Ooh. Ouch. Dual wing beat, please. Thank you. Correctly of real American Smash Bros. And then this will be... Hyper Voice crit does 103. We move second, so I'm going to hit close combat and kill this guy. I didn't put a Chesto Berry on this guy? Oh, because it's a nerve. Lil bro's cooked. Lil bro is garbage. Ah, good thing I have the monkey. This is overheat, then overheat to break the sash, and then close combat to kill. Or overheat to break the sub, and then close combat to kill. Buy a what? For who? Why is substitute capitalized? Nah, we're just starting. This is the first fight in the fishing area. Or in the area to get surf. No. We've just started simulating. Alright, we're faster now. Close combat kills. Quite possibly the roughest fight we've had in a while. Yeah, it's Beach House. Like that band. It always just takes a couple of fights to get back into the swing of things. Pokidoku? Well, redeem your points, Mason, if you want Pokidoku. I do not go at your whims. Yeah. The mod is 0 speed scooter, please no. Don't put that on me. Don't put that bad energy into the world. Do we have someone who owns this queen? Monkey? Not monkey. Oh, soft. Weirdly, is it soft sand mama swine? The secret goat? Okay. Okay. As much as I do not love the colors, because sometimes I can't tell the colors, I've come to like it a little bit. I don't think I would have seen that. At the very least, not that quickly. Can send a tutorial video if you need. Jesus Christ. -3 attack, 4 speed. Well, I mean, our last Scooter was... Yeah, our last Scooter was down speed nature. I think it had at least a decent speed IV. I'm pretty sure it was down speed nature. And then had, like, terrible attack. I was just happy to hit it. I'm more looking forward to our Primarina that we're going to hit. I want the Primarina so bad. And the B. I would like the B. Who knows if we'll get the B today. Okay, so this is going to outspeed 1-tap. Need to add some Pokemon to the screen. Maybe upper right corner. Yeah. Skill issue upper right corner. Outspeed 1-tap. This will be outspeed out damage. Outspeed out damage. Outspeed but gets out damaged. This is going to show 1-tap from Bruxy. And okay, so then we want this to be... We probably want a pre-damage, so this is always Aqua Tail here. I mean, I don't think Screech will be that big of a deal, but knowing exactly what we're getting. This thing is fast. Skeptical Tile? Skeptical Tile. Do we even need to level up Skeptical Tile? No, they can kill it this low with Energy Ball. Jeezel Peasel. Meganium's not going to be fast enough to do this. Nah. I mean, they can do it slow, which might be baiting better moves. Like, I imagine Sceptile's going to be baiting, like, slow kills from, yeah, around the world. I mean, this is fine. Like, if we're cool with, like, Freeze Dry, would it be T-Bolt? Well, I mean, we can, yeah. What we can probably do is give this a Citrus. We can go, like, Sceptical Tile, Citrus. I love Sceptile. Giga underleveled. Still owns this guy. And again, we confirm that's always Aqua Tail. Yeah, Energy Ball will kill. And then that's going to bring in... This would be slow kill most likely. And that's even slower out damages. I mean, if we're in Overgrow right, though. That's still probably slow Oko. We don't kill. Nah. What if we need it for protection, Anakin? Skelly? You never know. Okay, this is going to be Freeze Dry or T-Bolt from Lapras. Hariyama, perhaps? Yeah. Or Ape. That's a lame way to play. What do you mean? Nothing is lame in this game, bro. There is no such thing as something lame in Run and Bun. This game's too fucking hard to worry about being lame. I'll keep it a $1.50 with you. This game is far too fucking hard to worry about being lame. Urshifu? You're saying Urshifu, the best Pokemon in the game, is lame? You're insane for saying that that's lame. It's a part of the game to be lame. What a shame. Okay, Hariyama's going to kill. We're going to bring it with a Lumberry. Then that's going to bring in... He's lame because he's OP. You know what's not lame? Beating the game. Winning is cool, and I would like to win. And I'm going to use whatever the fuck I can. Lame is a dirty word, and it shouldn't be. Oh, a whole workout equipment sitting outside. I only use because it's my faves. Like Hoot Hoot. Was that fucking Tabitha who says that? Not Tabitha. Agatha, who's like, I use my favorites. Did they give you an Opimon after 400 fights? Yeah, exactly. You have to crawl through a field of broken glass on your hands and knees while blindfolded with a 50-pound weight on your back. And then they give you a little bit of... They give you a morsel of hamburger, and you're like... I wouldn't eat that hamburger. I wouldn't do that. Sorry. That's a little cringe. Sorry. Karen mentality. That's who it is. Karen. Shout out to Karen. Let's see. We're going to be also -1 from this. Murkrow's perfect. This would be Outspeed. Okay, this would probably be Primarina. Outspeed Oko. I assume this guy would own them. Not quite. Still, when I see a fairy type, I never know what we should throw in front of it. I don't love Clam Mind. I guess Meganium would be a pretty good option here. Yeah. We go like Energy Ball Leaf Storm moment. We're faster. How does this get funky? We're always baiting Draining Kiss. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Mega. The Citrus. I was thinking what Oak said. And then that'll bring in, this is Outspeed, Outdamage. Slower, Triple Axle. But out damages, so this would probably be that. We go into Ape here on the Triple Axle, kill with Overheat, and then Milo. Anything particular we'd want on this? Nah, I mean, we could also fuck this guy up, but nah, not quite. And then baiting Aquatail, Rest Coil. Geraldo Coil, defense increase, so we want to kill this with a special decker. Yeah, I assume Meganium also owns here. His Rest? Ew. We'd want a special attack. Oh, well, yeah, Meganium still picks up here. Just pulling a rare Pokemon like Rattata. They're increasing, yeah, physical, so I guess we could also bring some Intimidator like Gyarados here. Might be a good call. Yeah. We could even probably go Lepa on this guy. Are we going to be clicking Synthesis that much? I hope not. Yeah. I can live with this. This seems pretty good. Alright. Ape. What did we want on Ape? To escape this planet. I guess we probably go Citrus. When in doubt, go Citrus. Gary Citrus. I like these fights. I like one game easy. I don't want hard game to be hard. I want hard game to be easy. Playing a lot of Harvest Moon. Never played. That's like an early farming sim kind of game, right? Only predated by Farmville. Urban Climb. No, I don't know anything about Urban Climb. Is that an Australian thing? Rock climbing gym. Urban Climb. Yeah. I know there are people who go climbing around here. Climbing's never been my thing. I feel like just because, especially because I have like bad wrists. So, like the last thing I want to do after a long day of that, even though I guess it would be good for building up the strength of my wrist, would be go climbing. But a gift certificate to Urban Climb. Hell yeah. That's so funny because my partner was talking about people at work who go climbing with them, and they were thinking about going climbing today. That's very fun. Super, super serendipitous. Urban Climb. I could ask them if they were going to go to Urban Climb today. That's so fucking funny. Meganium, Ape, Gyarados. Harold is the last thing I need. Oh, this is Morgan Freeman. Yeah, for sure. Fuck it, why not? Yeah. Mamo, Skeptical Tile, Hariyama, Meganium, Ape. I'll trade you a gifted sub for that. Easy Oak-Cage business over here. Oh, dude, I bought a... What do I want? Oh, I don't want that on Hariyama. I needed to set up these speakers here, so I bought a $7 cable at this place nearby, and they're like, thank you for shopping here. Here's a $20 free gift card. And being the American that I am, I was like, there's no way this is legit, or there's no way there's no caveat here. So I needed an HDMI cable for the new apartment that we moved into, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to go buy the $17 HDMI cable. And I walked up to the front, and I had the gift card, and they're like, okay, you're good. So I paid $7 to get $20 free. I made money by buying things from a store. Insanity. Yeah. Exactly. Why can't you get one for an electronics store? Shit rules. I was like, there's no way this can be legit. But yeah, no, I basically got a free HDMI cable because I happened to need to buy a speaker cable because the guy on Facebook Marketplace did not give me speakers with a cable. Soft Sand, Citrus, Lum, Citrus. Hey, you finally figured it out. That's sick. Run's going pretty good. I mean, Flannery, we fucking demolished Flannery. We rolled Flannery's shit. Arcanine clicked Rock Slide 6 turns in a row and we won. I really understand the hammy. Like, if you plan the fight correctly and play the fight correctly, how easy it can be. And I'm very excited because we're going to get our payoff for delaying Petalburg, which is super, super exciting as well. Yeah, we just got to get these last two fights and then we can go see what our payoff's going to be. Very exciting. And also good to have some resources again. Yeah. Also very excited for, if y'all didn't see the schedule, the Ninja's also cool. Y'all didn't see the schedule for this upcoming week. Tomorrow we're doing the TCG Gauntlet. The plan is to try to win 5 ranked games of TCG games in a row. I still don't know how to fucking play the Yu-Gi-Oh deck I'm playing, so we'll see. But I'm going to be doing Hearthstone, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon TCG, and Runeterra. But that's going to be fun. Yeah, this is what the schedule looks like. We're getting Run and Bun for me Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. 10 hours to spare for my single Yu-Gi-Oh match. I did play a little bit kind of last week, and I got fucking rolled. I got super fucking rolled, so we'll see. I think I'm probably going to have to play Yu-Gi-Oh! First just because that's going to be the hardest for me to get a win, I think. All right, let's fight this lady. Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck? I'm playing some Dragon Oko deck. I don't fucking know. That is the game. I feel like Magic was really easy for me to pick up. Magic is also feels a lot more straightforward. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't... Noelle was walking me through playing that deck, and I was like, I don't know what I need to do. I don't know how these cards fit together. I don't know stage 1, stage 2. Magic, at least the cards I was playing in Magic, I know there's also the Magic cards that have, like, essays on them. But I wasn't using any of those. Blue Eyes. Yeah, I think it's like a Dragon Oko bullshit thingy. Alright, this is always Aquatail. We go into Skeptical Tile, and we kill this guy. Yeah. And Hearthstone, I made it to Legend multiple times. I understand how that game works. Runeterra, I made it the Master once. Even though I am a little concerned about just how I'm so out of touch with the Runeterra meta and what cards have been added to the game. We're faster. We're going to click Energy Ball and kill here. Hearthstone, I've been playing again, so I feel fine about that. Pokemon TCG, like, low-key feels like it might be the most difficult. Runeterra's a Riot's card game. This is Freeze Dry T-Bolt. Yeah. Yeah. Which is effectively dead. I'm surprised people, there's still, every time I've tried to queue it up for a match, there's been people. Because I thought that game was dead, but it's just effectively dead, essentially. I'm going to CC. Yeah. Picking the Vanguard. I don't know what Vanguard is, besides Riot's anti-cheat program. Yeah, there's always like 4 million other TCGs, so I imagine after I do this and after we make the video out of it, someone's going to be like, you should add fucking Bazaar. You should play Bazaar on stream. Now. Hopefully a cry will be hearing soon too. Draining Kiss always kills, which is sick. This is going to be McGame's job. Bushido? I don't practice Bushido. I ain't got no crystal ball. The seal is going to kiss us. We go Energy Ball Leaf Storm? Yeah, I think we go Energy Ball Leaf Storm. Protect? Okay. Spadef drop for funsies? Leaf Storm definitely kills from here. Leaf Storm does 80. We're going to storm the capital. Cool. Japanese card company. Yeah. I feel like the most confusing thing about Magic the Gathering is how many collabs they fucking have now. Like how, I don't know how the Monkey D. Luffy versus Cloud matchup goes. I'm not that well versed. I don't have enough time to watch all this anime. I do have this much time. Oh yeah, Nintendo started in like, it was like 18 something when Nintendo was founded, right? Nintendo's old. They're almost as old as you, Skelly. Triple Axel hits 3 times. We're going to click Overheat and kill here. Cool. And then this should just be Milo. This is going to be Aquatail. Does Aquatail crit kill us? We could go into Gary first in case this coils. What does Gary bait? Aquatail as well. Yeah, we can start here with Gary. And maybe use Crunch the fish for stuff. We're just trying to avoid boosts. Aquatail's fine with me. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard there's a One Piece TCG. There's just so many TCGs. I'm surprised companies keep on making them. It seems like a giga money sink. Go here. Cool. It's not trying to set up, which I do enjoy. I'm going to Synthesis. I don't think we bother trying to poison this. Does that swap? It does swap. Okay. I mean, do we waste the time to fake out here? I don't think we waste the time to fake out here. We could just go back into Gary while we can. One Piece is the biggest anime and manga of the planet. Yeah, exactly. If there is a company who can make it, it's them. Okay. Now it's a 50-50 between Aquatail and Dragon Tails. So I'm just going to crunch then. Maybe fish for some drops. Cool. Swap it out. Just bring in Meganium. Thanks! Ah, man. All you got to do is ask for things in this game. It's just that easy. Then we're going to get Energy Ball drop. Okay. We don't get everything we want. You can't always get what you want. TCG is kind of trending. Is that a recession indicator? That's a recession indicator for sure. Honestly, this is why I love digital card games, because collecting and ripping packs is fun, but spending money to collect and rip packs is not fun. I do not enjoy spending money, but I enjoy playing card games. So that's why digital TCGs has always been the fix for me. Like, basically since the beta of Hearthstone, I've been playing some TCG or strategy game. Those have always been the things that get my goat. I don't think, from playing all these games back to back, I don't think I love the pace of the Pokemon TCG. Not Pocket. Yeah, I feel like the Pocket TCG, Pokemon TCG, is more the collecting aspect. It's not really meant to be a competitive game. But I hate that the Pokemon TCG is like 6-minute turns. I want a little bit more snap on my back and forth. It's too much time. And it's so varied too. Like, even if you're playing a aggro deck, I don't know how true the archetypes are for Pokemon as well. You'd assume like aggro mid-range control still exists in some sort of sense in Pokemon TCG, but I feel like even if you're playing an aggro deck, you're gonna play against like decks that play all their fucking cards in one turn, and you're waiting for 7 minutes, and your turn is play one card, play one energy, play one supporter, attack, pass. Because there's a lot of cycle in Pokemon TCG. Like, you can dig through your deck a whole lot easier too, which is maybe adds to level consistency, but it just makes for really, really long turns. Buddy who owns a card shop, he has to 90% his showcase stock be Pokemon because they're worth so much more. Yeah, I guess just because they're more popular. Last one turn because then get a first stage shard. Yeah. Breaking in Pokemon TCG feels so much worse. Because the cards are so powerful. Like, if you're breaking in Pokemon TCG and say you draw like a third stage evolution card that is effectively unplayable versus your opponent can top deck a card that discards their entire hand and lets them draw 7. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Games end turn 1. Yeah, it seems like Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be very swingy like that too. Can Meganium kill? Meganium can kill. If your deck goes to turn 3, rebuild that deck, yeah. I do really enjoy OTKs, though. OTKs and control decks seem good. I feel like you need to have a greater understanding of the game / what is strong in the game to play control deck. Like, I think most of these decks that I'm going to be playing are going to be aggro. Because you can't, unless you really know a game and know what you need to be holding resources on, what's a strong board, you can't really play control well. You need to have a very good understanding of every meta deck in the meta game to play control well. But aggro is usually, you still obviously need to have an understanding of the meta in the game to play aggro and mid-range well, but a lot of the times the knowledge base on those is like, where do you make a trade and where do you try for more damage? Like, how quickly can you put that clock on? I do like the idea of playing control. I like better too, because like you're in control. Like the game is kind of based on your pace, where like with mid game and you can play flexibly. Like against aggro, you just kind of have to hold them off until they run out of gas. Mid range, you gotta just play a little bit slower, try to put a little bit more pressure on them. And then I guess control v control is the place where it gets fucking annoying, where you're playing 40-minute games. Yeah. Hand trap? I feel like hand trap is not a term I'm familiar with. Monsters expected in the hand in response to bonus actions. Okay. So this is more a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Yeah, I guess because my nomenclature is very much built on like a Hearthstone understanding, where they don't have like, you don't get to play cards during your opponent's turn. Yeah. Maybe I just prefer Hearthstone because that's the game I know the best, right? But I do really like one-sided gameplay. Could we open with Sceptical Time? No, we can just do this with Meganium. Just click Leaf Storm. Yu-Gi-Oh has problems. Yeah. I think the perpetual problem, the perpetual problem with any card game is rotations are all but essential, because if you need to know 400,000 cards, no one's going to want to start playing the game. And they also are a great way to make money, because people have to keep buying new cards and the meta keeps changing. But the problem is that the meta is constantly changing. And I can't imagine being a physical TCG gamer where it's like you finally build your deck and then a new expansion comes out and then you're fucked. Or you trying to build your deck. I guess it's monumentally easier with the advent of the internet. I remember when I was trying to play, when I played the TCG as a kid, like I was trying to build this like patched together Gengar. It was like a Gengar Togekiss. Was it Gengar Togekiss Empoleon? Or I might be confusing 2X. Maybe it was like Gengar Togekiss. But I just like didn't have the card. I couldn't find the cards. And thankfully one of the guys at the card shop gave me like an extra Gengar that I needed. But that's just so annoying to actually have to get the cards. Digital TCGs are just better. Okay, so we're going to click Leaf Storm. And we're going to take an Aqua Jet. This is outspeed, outdamage. Outspeed Oko at -2. Damn. We are slower and we Oko. This is boom. Okay, so what is this going to be? Is this going to be Sharpedo? This might be Sharpedo. Because this is just faster. No, yeah, I think that is just Sharpedo. 90% of the hand trap should be banned by now. Yeah. It just seems like insanely hard to balance playing cards on your opponent's turn. Who would have thought? I wish I had Mach Punch. Wait, is this not... Oh, it is Speed Boost. Are we still faster after one turn? Fuck, that'd be so sick. Is this going to be the puzzle of this fight? Well, we have Mach Punch on... We don't have Mach Punch on this guy. We don't have Mach Punch on anybody. Vacuum Wave? Hmm? Fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta play a hand trap to kill the hand trap. Of course, of course. You're slower, yeah. Okay, maybe we want to bring in someone else. Or maybe we want to see if Skeptical Tile can do this. How much would we have to boost him? High level is having cards that negate the effect. Yeah, the one game I played on stream the other day, we ran into a deck that just negated everything. And then we just didn't get to play the game. So that seems like a fun kind of deck. The ultimate control deck. I can't wait to get yelled at tomorrow for not knowing shit about games. Okay, so if we click Energy Ball and kill this guy, an end board should have 3 negate. So this would be, we're faster, but they out damage. We outspeed Oko, slower, and they Oko us. So this might be that, which is the most annoying mon to bring in unless we can one tap them. Because this would always be Gunk Shot. New game perfectly. You never know. What is going to be the thing? Do we have anything that could one tap this? If only there's a way to quick and easy tell us if something is going to one tap it. I think it's Soft Sand Mammoth Swan again. Yeah. Gunk Shot's only just going to poison us. This is a real funny way to deal with the booming mon, is to just kill it right from the jump. Do we need Soft Sand? We do. I'm glad we still had that equipped. Okay, I guess I'm done talking shit on you, Mammoth Swine. You kind of are our only bulky ground type we still have. We take the Gunk Shot, we kill it, you go pretty much professional. That's sick. That's the dream. This would be outspeed one shot, outspeed O code. So this would be Sharpedo with Hydro Pump. We're not going to have anything that's faster than +1 Sharpedo, right? Nah. Yeah, how do we kill this without endangering ourselves? How do we kill this without endangering ourselves? One Mach Punch would be good here. Hitmontop should just relearn Mach Punch. Gets close combat 60. That's good to know. Yeah, Mammoth Swine was smaller. And his name was like Mon Man. Mama Swine. Mama Luigi. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the problem with this fight is just the Sharpedo with Destiny Bond. We basically need to chain kill or suffer. Massive stray cats? I've not seen any massive stray cats. I've seen some stray kitty cats, but not anything that would be out of place in the US. Meganium Leaf Storm. 30-pound cats? Jesus. Are these physical? Nah, those are mainly special moves. We can't get away with killing this thing. People hunt them there? Crazy. People be hunting everything out here, I guess. They're devastating the local population. What do they do to the local population? Of ground marsupials. That makes sense. Anyone who's going to be closer to an Oko that isn't our grass types? It's the last fight and we get to catch some Pokemon. We can do it. We can do it. Ugh. Man, the stream hasn't been going on for that long. I'm already tired. If only there's a way to make coffee instantly. What a shame it doesn't exist. 133 plus 25 is not enough to kill. Cane toads. Interesting. Okay, I guess we'd want something that kills this guy but is slower than Gyarados. Well, I mean, a lot of these guys are showing Okos on Sharpedo, right? Because that was the whole thing. We can kill Swallow, no problem. But how do we get to a point that is just checkmate for checkmate Atheist? Because Sceptile can kill him, just those two. Okay, we need to find like creative ways to kill Claw. The Claw. Creative ways to kill it that doesn't get Armons killed. Yeah, what do we show with Miracle Seed? I mean, we could just bait Aquadits all day, right? Miracle Seed, no drop. Does show slow. This would still bring in Sharpedo, and then we'd be afraid of Destiny Bonding here. You said Tailwind up? Is this gonna really be a fucking weird ass Tailwind fight? You have Intimidate too. Then with Tailwind up, who would someone like Paganium bait? Outspeed, out damage, outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko. It would bait in Swalot, which would just be the same thing we do there. Okay, how the fuck do we order this fight so that Sharpedo's not a problem? This obviously Conch would be perfect here. Like a little punch in the nose. I mean, if we chip it with someone else and then we go into... We just need a tiny bit of chip to be able to go in with Lucario Vacuum Wave. Yeah, I mean, if we could bait Dark Pulse guaranteed from somebody, we go into Infernape, we click Fake Out. We go into Infernape on like a Dark Pulse, we click Fake Out, and then on Hydro Pump, we go into this guy. No season. I feel people generally like Bob's Burgers. Any show that goes on for that long is crazy, though. Like... Always Sunny has been going on for what feels like fucking forever, too. That show refuses to stop. Okay, what order was going to get us Dark Pulse? I mean, if we still get the Mammoth Swine thing, right? There's going to be This guy with 58 with Miracle Seed. Found maybe 5 episodes funny. You're just really such a completionist, even though you didn't love it, you had to watch it all. Don't get this man into anime. Anything with Terry is a focus. Which one is Terry? I think I've maybe watched 4 episodes. I think I've watched 4 episodes of Bob's Burgers in my entire life. Not that I have anything against it, but the handyman. Handy Mandy. Okay, so this is outspeed 1 tap. We're going to get hit by an Aqua Jet. We're going to put us down to 90 HP. This is outspeed out damage. Outspeed Oko. Outspeed Oko. Slower and they Oko us. Yeah. So this will always be this. Click and Gunk Shot. We go into Mammoth Swine. We kick Earthquake. We kill it. And then that would bait in. This is outspeed, but this is outspeed and kill. This is always going to be Hydro Pump. Yeah. The Hydro Pump will go into Megamium on that. Yeah. Go into Meganium on that. Then this would be Dark Pulse or maybe Destiny Bond, which we'd go into Ape on. Mega. And then Ape. I'm going to click Fake Out on this guy. And then they're always baiting Pump. So we go back into Lucario. Lucario with a black belt. I see an annoying thing is if they hit D-Bod or the swap, but they should not hit D-Bod or the swap because they'll see fast kill with Hydro Pump. This is Mega Ape Lucario. Then John Luke Picardio kills this guy. They would bait in. Bad timing watching it. I started a new season for an anime, so the SpongeBob meme is going to, yeah. Yeah, why didn't you just jump over to the thing you wanted to watch? I understand the completionist mentality, but that's crazy. So this will be slow kill, showing slow kill with Earthquake. Be slow kill with Dynamic Punch. That was an Adrenaline Orb. Raises speed 1 if it gets affected by Intimidate. Single use. Interesting. How's 8 perform against this? Yeah, because you had to. You just had to. Fair enough. Hopefully we don't run out of slots with this new season. 15 anime with 1 episode each. Wonder if we lead with Meganium. We might be able to. I think we might have to do the Meganium, but then that I think we'll still be fine. We're gonna do the Meganium lead Gambit instead because I think this will save us a few move slots. We still know what we're gonna do. Seasons are different for anime. What do you mean by that? That their seasons are different? Oh yeah. Because there's a brief period of time. I think when it was ReZero coming out, that was the only time I was really tapped into a new anime. But I've never really been up with an anime that is like actively coming out. Honestly, I prefer it watching it when it's all out. Especially with something like ReZero, I got after a couple months break, I was like, what the fuck is going on with this show? We've gone back and forth in time so many times. I don't understand where we are anymore. Drop ReZero. Yeah. I remember really enjoying the first 2 seasons. It was just like, again, while it was coming out week by week, it just I got so confused with what was going on with such a significant gap. Dude, one of my favorite anime memories in the world, my friend Eddie showed me ReZero, and then my dorm mates who, like, none of them really watched that much anime, I rewatched the first season with them. and all the big reveals was so sick. I think the last section of it, like the last like 4 or 5 episodes of the last season, we were like, we're gonna binge this, so we got like wasted and watched the last 4 or 5 episodes of ReZero of the first season. That shit ruled. Especially knowing what was gonna happen. That shit ruled, dude. That's definitely a great kind of anime to watch with someone else. I am also currently rewatching Death Note with my partner now, which is another great anime to watch with someone who doesn't know what's going on. I think they don't know anything about it, which we're about like 20 episodes in. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for those who know. Can't watch media with other people. Yeah. I like watching something with other people that I've seen before. I've been really enjoying playing games with other people. Manipulating them. Now, because me and my partner have been playing Disco Elysium, which is like, I feel like that's the perfect kind of game to play with someone else, because every once in a while I'll just hand off the controller or be like, hey, what dialogue option would you choose? Shit's fun. Leaf Storm. Okay, let's run through this again. This is Sharpedo coming in, I think. So, outspeed, out damage, outspeed Oko, faster. Yeah, so that's going to be Sharpedo. I dropped anime last year, but I saw ReZero, so I had to see it. Yeah. Why'd you drop anime? I guess it is just a huge time commitment. There's so much shit going on. I am understanding this beta AI correctly, though, right? Yeah, because that's just straight up faster, even though it thinks it would be dead. So this would be Dark Pulse or Debond. So yeah, then we can just go with this line. We go straight into Ape. We go straight into Ape, who fakes us out, and then we're baiting Hydro Pump coming out. So then we go into Lucario that way. Okay, yeah, that saves us just a few swaps. As long as we're not setting up weird baits, we're still chilling. With Mass Pets, other people, the only single player game within that. Yeah. I feel like games like that where it's like straightforward dialogue choices is fun to play with other people. Lucario. Mass Effect is your favorite game series? Fun Skelly fact. I'd believe that. You seem honestly pretty... I gotta stop saying honestly with that thing. You seem pretty diverse in the games you enjoy. You're pretty all over the spectrum. I feel like a lot of Saves Untitled viewers are all over the spectrum in many ways. But Lucario is going to kill that with Vacuum Wave. Then that will bait in... This would be Slow Kill from Gyarados. Anyone faster? Yeah, so this is just probably going to be Slow Kill from Gyarados. EQ. Going to be Earthquake Mon. Lash Out is an attack drop, yeah. This turn. I mean, we can go Gary v. Gary. I think there's got to be a better matchup here. Christopher Walkenberry is kind of just annoying to come in on. Oh, well, you can take 2 crit Earthquakes. You can, damn. Well earned. Freeze Dry is kind of a sick move. I guess I could have you come in on Earthquake too, if we really wanted to. Nah. Whalern with a Cherry. Whale is going to click. Freeze Dry, kill that. Barbernacle will be likely an outspeed Oko here. We're going to take 2 Earthquakes. Yeah. It's an outspeed Oko with Stone Edge or Cross Chop. I think Meganium can probably take both of those. Indeed, they can. If they see Fast Kill, they won't click Shell Smash, right? I think that probably would maybe even not matter. It'd be Stone Edge crit, yeah. Which I mean isn't a possibility. Shell Smash. 8. And fast kill is 12. Yeah, it's not going to click that. Cool, so we just go back into Meganium. Boom, 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 boom. We go into Meganium there. Meganium kills. Is this scary because this can be explosion? Are you dead? Spelunky 2. Never played any of the Spelunky games. Harvesting, yeah, so you've been on your grind and grind. Guess you're not dead to non-crit boom. And the odds of that is like boom crit. I think that's safe to go just Pylo there. Pylo, the save time Pylo swap. Smote. Oh yeah, smite. Gotta have your main game. Always gotta have your main game ready to go. Dynamic punch. Maybe knockoff. Do we have any Okos here? Any Okoers? Oko Yono? Or just someone who matches up well? Bounce. Bounce just barely. Is low. Down, down. Well, what's coming out from this? Dynamic punch usually. This could be, and then it would be dynamic punch. So we go like Persum here. We go Persum. We fake out. I mean, we could go into someone else first. We just need a little bit more chip. Should try and talk to you into running a few games with Runner. Oh, but you're an Aussie. Oh yeah, dude, the connection would be dog shit. Absolute dog. We can't go zoom lens. That's kind of annoying. We can't go zoom lens here. What is ape bait dynamic punch as well? Well, this would be like guaranteed dynamic punch. Hussy or sussy? True. If it's always dynamic punch, actually I should just be looking at speed filters, right? We just need someone who does like, okay, a ludicrous amount of damage here. Are you did the crit? Fuck. Played with Runner on Friday. Does Moonglass, does Pixie Plate? But we need to not be confused. Fuck. That it just like barely doesn't get there. It's not like we can pre-confuse. We need someone, we need someone who... Well, can we get there with Fake Out? Played OG Smite. What's the difference between OG Smite and non-OG Smite? If I had no item equipped here... Oh, I mean, 158 plus 27. I don't think that gets there. No, I don't know how to do basic math, but... Pidgeot being useless as always. Gyarados activating their Adrenaline Orb, which is suck. Oh. I'm surprised both Smite 2 and Smite 1 are active. I thought it would be like an Overwatch situation where it's like, if you got Smite 1, that's all you're going to get. It's always Dynamic Punch. Deadlock. I don't got time to learn a fucking Deadlock. Too much shit to learn. There's never been a better time to lose lane. True. Nah, I'm playing TFT instead. I hate myself. Well, we'll see if I make it into the boot camp. If I make it into the boot camp, y'all are not going to see anything live on this channel besides TFT for 40 days and 40 nights. My home was dying, so they tried to revive it in a new game. What company would ever do something like that? What a ludicrous move. Okay, why is this... Oh, wait, does No Guard stop the secondary effects of things? No, it just always hits. No. I'm thinking of sheer force. We're just kind of out of slots here, aren't we? Anybody who can double up. What is Whaler doing? Gyarados? Can Meganium take care of Gyarados? Yeah. I could. It'd be a slow, painful one, especially with the para. We can go like Cherry Berry. Save Piloswine. Because we kind of, I mean, not Piloswine, Whaler. And I feel like we kind of need 2 slots here. How is this order happening? Dedicated fan base, move the CEO, making better decisions so they're going to stuff can't change without changing things. Yeah. It just seems like the 1 to 2 is such a drastic move. I guess if you're making a significant change, yeah, and if you're staying true to your fan base and like giving them all the stuff they had in the first game, that's fine, I guess. I guess it's just a good way to build more hype for a game, right? Anyways, what's going to be the order things happen? It's going to be Leaf Storm. It's going to bring Sharpedo. We're going to swap into Ape. We're going to click Fake Out. Then we're going to go into Lucario. Lucario is going to kill with Vacuum Wave. Lucario baits in Gyarados clicking Earthquake, which we're going to go into Meganium on. Meganium's going to have a slow, drawn-out battle, but they're eventually going to kill it. So who's still alive here? But this could be also like Parad Meganium. Sailor Dwayne rocking a very dudes would see this game say hell yeah team. Yeah. They went up like 2. Okay, that makes sense. If they're like changing game engines, I guess that makes a little bit more sense to swap it out. God, how do I get a unfair fight against this Machamp? Could I try chipping Sharpedo? I mean, I could click Poison Powder into it. What's the chance that this is Destiny Bond when it sees we can slow kill it? Slightly higher odds than normal. Huh. Okay, if it feels the same. Yeah, that does make sense. Like, still keeping the core there, but, like, making drastic enough changes to feel like it is okay to call it a new game. I hate that this fight is giving us trouble. It's just really having enough mons to deal with the Sharpedo. It's such a pain that Lucario just barely misses the range even with the black belt. And then we don't have Mach Punch on anybody. I don't know how we could roll compress here. Because what we basically need is someone who can come in that... What would Staraptor need? They would need Poison Jab or Knockoff. That's a pretty tall order, actually. Can Gyarados take... What is Adrenaline Orb? Speed. So Gyarados couldn't take care of this because they would just become faster. Detroit become faster. And you would also need a... Rabambi. Can we use Rabambi for anyone else in here? If we could bait in Sharpedo later. I just got to get gut release, can run on walls and trap people in a different space. Aladdin. Run on walls and trap people in a different space. I mean, that's just Mordekaiser plus the guy with the gun, actual Sean. You just described Mordekaiser Action. This game sucks. Why do I play this game? Starting off on a nice Monday morning with a different game. Okay. So our big problems here are killing Sharpedo. I feel like the only way we have to do this is Black Belt Lucario, who just can't pick up this range even with the Black Belt. They need a little bit of chip. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of chip. They fight in his lamp. Oh, that is kind of cool. That's some fun flavor. Which it requires we're gonna have to do something with that. We can't really do this with Meganium because Dark Pulse flinch. Fuck you, Skelly. True. We have any better openers against this Clawitzer? You can get crit. Yeah. If you couldn't get crit, you'd be a great choice. What do you bait, Ape? What if we go fake out? It's water pulse? Nah, but freeze dry won't pick that up. Will Never Melt Ice freeze dry pick that up, actually? 134 plus 25? Not quite. Not quite. EVE Online. No, not the true Excel spreadsheet simulator. I can't live like that. Especially because you got to spend money in that game. If I got to spend money, I'm out. GMO Surf Pack. Dude, I can't get past this last fucking fight. I want to get my Surf Pokemon. I want my Primarina. But this goddamn Sharpedo, because we don't have Mach Punch on our Ape, and this Machamp, because we're running out of fucking slots. That's why we haven't seen it yet. We could bounce on it. Does Zoom Lens bounce always hit? Yeah, bounce. The move bounce. The move bounce. We move faster, so that's not gonna help. Huh? What do you guys mean? What? I'm just clicking the move bounce. Oh, we can use the other one. That's times 1.1. That would be always accurate. What's the other lens? Wide lens. We could kill this with 2. Wide lens bounce. What is Gyarados bait in? Yeah. Dude, I better get paid off for this. This would be outspeed, out damage. Outspeed Oko, which is more kind of the thing we'd want to see. Okay, maybe this is actually the line here instead. We double bounce on it. Okay. Oh, we do have wide lens, right? Need I repeat myself? No, I'm just playing the game. Not the glasses. Wide lens. We do have it. Cool, cool. And wide lens bounce always hits. Because it's 1.1. Cool. So bounce. It might Aqua Jet us, but I guess Aqua Jet doesn't matter when we're flying in the sky without a care in the world. Gary, the wide lens. Then Gary, of course, will always be dead to... After we take one of these, they will be dead to Stone Edge. So we will swap into... Who is going to be the guy? I mean, we have multiple options here then. Oko Border? Mamo does it. Meganium does it. Okay, well, I guess we have a handful of options. It's going to be Stone Edge. So we do have a handful of options based on how we want to play this bait. So if Pylo does it, they're baiting in Sharpedo. Is everyone just going to be baiting in Sharpedo, clicking different moves? Swords Dance Bowsette. Yes. Now we're talking. What did Ape bait? Ape would almost certainly not. They would bring in like Gyarados. Which could... Well, we need Ape to fake out later down the road. Maybe it is just Meganium here. What does this change? We're just bringing... The problem is just still roll compression. What would we need to do to make a significant change here? We would need to... I don't know, honestly. Something like Hariyama would kill slow. Is there an order? Thunder Punch Ape is the answer. We can't lose any of the moves on Ape. Ape is busted. So what would be... I mean, every move we have on Ape is required. That's the only bad thing about Ape is that they have like 40 good moves. I think what we would want to do here, say if we have someone who can bait in Gyarados, then we kill Gyarados with... Could we kill Gyarados with someone who... I think they won't be able to chain, right? Because they'll bait in... Say we kill Gyarados with Meganium, which would be a pain in the ass to do. We got no one who's faster than this Meganium. Could we go like Iron Ball Meganium? Is this really the weird tech we want here? Do we dodge 2 crit Stone Edges? We do dodge 2 crit Stone Edges, so that's a no for me, dog. If we go Skeptical Tile, they would bait in Gyarados? Depending on the HP, it'd be Swalot / because this would be coming in. Oh, wait, we'd just be dead to Crit Stone Edge. Yeah, so that's not it. Huh. 1/6 the Pokédex completed. Gonna get 52 TMs. So what's your end goal here, Jordan? Jordan, what's your end goal? You just trying to like completely get everyone registered in Stadium? Or wait, you already have everyone registered in Stadium. What's the Avengers end game here? So say we go Meganium here. Come on the Stone Edge, we kill with Energy Ball. Then Meganium is baiting in. If we go Leaf Storm, we're not baiting. We're still baiting in Gyarados, right? Yeah, we need to somehow like click Leaf Storm twice because this is outspeed out damage. And even though we still are showing kill here, we can't click it because of debond. Fuck, man. We can get a bunch of weird orders, but we can't get the thing we want. For anyone joining us, why we're getting so jammed here is that we basically need 2 to kill this Machamp, and we need 2 to kill the Sharpedo, which means we need to find a way to kill these other 4 with as minimal Pokemon as possible. We need 2 to kill the Sharpedo because we don't have any priority. It has Destiny Bond, so we can't be ripping moves nonchalant, even if there's like a good matchup like Meganium here. Or, I mean, everything that's faster than the Sharpedo can't chain or bait this in because obviously it's going to bait outspeed one-shotting here, so we can't do that. And this Lucario, who would be sick if they could hit the range here, but with Black Belt with Priority Vacuum Wave, they barely just miss it. So, and then they die to CC, so. Alas, we have to find some way to roll compress this even further. I think this Gyarados thing is just flashy, not helpful. But how the fuck are we going to do this? And once we finish this fight, we get like 6 new Pokemon. My head hurts too, Skelly, but I got to keep on powering through. Thank you for the unfollow, refollow. Appreciate it, big dog. Okay. What would be the thing that would break through here? Any sort of fun resources we could try. I don't think Tailwind stuff. Let's go. Just gamble. Gamble on this goofy off fight that the Pokemon are 5 levels below us because I'm getting impatient. That's the way to do it. Let's just explode on them. It's annoying too that anytime this sees a kill, they're going to click Aqua Jet on it. So this could be Leaf Storm, Bait and Sharpedo. Is there any way we can do this with less mon? Maybe we do need to do the Meganium Poison Powder line, right? Because there's a chance to... What's Dark Pulse Flinch chance? 20%? And we get like 2 shots at it? Depending on the roll? Fuck, I hate that that is clean. I mean, it's still... It could debond here. It's like higher odds to debond than it is to kill us. Maybe we just Occam's Razor this shit. Yeah, because it's actually most likely to hit D-Bond on the turn. Which the annoying thing is... Wait, is this just actually Meganium? Do we just sit here and click Synthesis? Because once the Dark Gem is gone, right? I guess it could click CC. Does Lucario give a shit about CC? Something that I haven't resolved to check until this point. Oh, great. Well, I guess in that point, we're going to Ape next. Maybe we just do, maybe the answer is just in front of me the entire time and we ball. Yeah, what if we go, well, Miracle Seed is not going to kill this. Now we have to click Leaf Storm. Okay. So we click Leaf Storm with Meganium. And then this baits in Outspeed, out damage. Outspeed Oko. Slower but Oko. Slower and gets out damaged. Yeah. So this is going to be Meganium. And then Meganium is just going to click. We'll take a Citrus on Meganium. Meganium is just going to click Poison Powder. We'd probably do that until... Well, we can't do that until we're dead, right? We'd have to go into Ape, and then if it is one of those two moves, we can swap to the next guy. We go Ape, and then we go Lucario. Maybe this can work. Maybe this can work. I mean, this still uses up a lot of slots, right? And gets a little sketchy. I mean, no, because it gets a little sketchy because we can't go right into it. We need to use Ape for this. So anyone else who could take that spread of two moves and is also useful in this fight? This could be Gyarados. Gyarados could be a possibility here. We just need to swap into another Mon that can also be used in the fight. Because if we're Poison Powdering, we don't need the Fake Out damage anymore. So we don't particularly need Ape. Other Mon... Yeah, we'll just say for now it's Ape, and then we go into Lucario. We kill with Vacuum Wave. Meganium, then other Mon over here. Sharpedo, and then into Lucario. With those Pokemon dead, Lucario is still going to bait in Gyarados, clicking Earthquake, which we could go back into Meganium on. Meganium can win this. Honestly, this might be a lum here for Meganium. Well, no, we want Meganium for... this guy. This is a better 1v1 for them to also contribute against. So, Earthquake from Gyarados. Which we could do Wailord on. Can Wailord be our guy? Staraptor's probably going to be our answer to them, right? We can go like Staraptor here. Because they're going to get +1 speed. No, it can't be Staraptor, yeah, because they're faster. Okay, we're going to need an even cleaner answer to that than I expected. Well, maybe we can use a combination of like Ape plus Rabombi, right? The question then becomes here, is Ape cool with taking... we kind of need someone who does that too. Fucking hell. Roll Compression! Do we need Meganium to win 3 1v1s? Or can someone else kill Barbonacle? We have no one who's exceptional against this Gyarados. You are, but damage. Let's just go Wailord in here. Wail does it. Wail with a cherry. Oh, God, this is annoying. We're just so close. We just need one puzzle piece to slip into the right spot, and then we're chilling. They kill that. This is going to be outspeed Oko with Barbernacle. Then we go into Meganium here. Meganium kills that. Meganium will slower damages. Yeah, so this would be Swalot. We can go Mamoswine here. The Soft Sand. Kills that guy. And then Machamp. Gonna be a Dynamic Punch. Okay, the Monhu does this. We just need... Can you take both? It's like, can we swap someone else on this Sharpedo? I mean, no one else provides the backup plan like Ape does. Slash, can we swap anyone else on the Dynamic Punch here? That's a big, fat no. I mean, Rabambi doesn't mind it, but they can't. They also are just like a little bit short to pick up the kill. Unless we go into Rabambi, then we're baiting Stone Edge, Poison Jab. Okay, maybe that's the answer? Because how much do you take from this? Not a crazy amount. I think we could go Stone Edge, Poison Jab. Yeah. I think this could be Ape with Citrus. Yeah. Ape with Citrus, because we go into Rabambi on the... but then that... Oh, that's annoying. Because we can't go back into Rabambi twice because that's going to eat up the orb, the person. And we need to do the damage swap before we do that swap. Golly gee. I mean, if Meganium is still healthy enough, well, they still have to take the Dynamic Punch. I think Rabambi is probably our one guy answer because they can come in on Dynamic Punch, which the rest of our team is going to be baiting. That's just, who is this guy? Dark Pulse Close Combat. Who's the king of taking Dark Pulse Close Combat? And what does Lucario need? Anything that isn't close combat. Gyarados perform against it. Gyarados' problem is that they activate the Adrenaline Orb. Damn you, Roll Compression. Dark Pulse Close Combat. Hariyama? Harry Mama? God, I wish Harry Mama had... If Harry Mama unfortunately had Fake Out, this would be so much better if we called them earlier. They can take the Dynamic Punch, but the problem is they bait Dynamic Punch. I mean, that's not... They just need a little bit more chip damage. Do you have anyone else who can Oko Swalot? Oh, yeah, we can hit it with Explosion. Thanks. Slash Wailerin versus Gyarados. Anyone else who can... But you need to come in a specific move. Meganium could do a slow win against that. Yeah, what about Gyarados v Gyarados? We are slower, which is really fucking annoying. We'd have to bounce. man. This is so annoying that it's so close. Is there a 1v1 against Machamp? I'm not seeing. Anyone who can't get confused? No. Own tempo E type of things. Stupid motherfuckers having Intimidate too. We could get you in on a better move, that would be perfect. Damn. And we don't have anyone who just like loves taking. Oh wait, Weezer. And they take Stone Edge coming out. Okay, maybe it's Weezer. By God, it might be Weezer. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Can't stop partying. What if we get double crit? We're fine to a double crit. We just need to do a little bit of chip. Or we can click Toxic. We could do that and then go into Meganium and then we just fucking swap around till it's over. I mean, that's not the safest thing here. Yeah, Weezer hopefully wins the 1v, or they Sludge Bomb, yeah. Rivers Cuomo. Mayor Rivers Cuomo. The mayor of Beverly Hills. Yeah, we come in on the Dynamic Punch, we hit Sludge Bomb twice, and then on the Stun Edge, we go back to Meganium, and then we kill with Leaf Storm. Would we want a Lumberry here? What would we want here? It's Wheezy and it's Weezer. Gotta stop mixing alcohol with pharmaceuticals. Well, I mean, if we Toxic with this guy and then go back into Ape and then fake out to kill a turn, like I think the Toxic damage plus that, and we never miss Toxic, that could work. And then the backup plan here is, yeah, I think we probably go Llama Meganium. The backup plan here is Meganium killing with that. Okay, I think this works. Everybody in the place they need. Fuck it! I just want to catch some Pokemon. Surely nothing ever could possibly go wrong. It's Weezer and it's Wheezy. God. Damn you, Weezer. Well earned. Well earned, Mamoswine, Wheezing. It's odd how much Mamoswine is popped off in this section. I think Mamoswine maybe has come to all 3 fights. At least 2, which is probably 2 more fights than they've come to so far in the entire game. Yeah. No. Lum there. You have a Citrus. Honestly, I think I don't want to go. No, I think I'm going to go Citrus on Ape. We want... Soft Sand's already on. We need a Persianberry on a Weezer. We need a Cherry Berry on Well Earned. We need Black Belt on that guy. Alright, gamers. Finally, we get to play the game. Crazy, I know. Lum, Citrus, Black Belt, Cherry, Soft Sand, Persian. Cool. And we need to heal up too. Alright, last fight, then we get Surf, and then we get like 400 more Pokemon. Namely, maybe Elite Four contender Primarina. Clawitzer, it's going to see that we can kill it with Leaf Storm, so we're going to click Leaf Storm, so it's going to go Aqua Jet. Cool. Now, if we've done this correctly, this should be Sharpedo coming in next. Sharp Drake. Okay, maybe I know nothing about this game. Alright, so this is Gunk Shot or Boom? Could be Curse, I guess. We want to see Gunk Shot here. Well, I'm glad we prepared for 4,000 different lines. Tailazzi's gonna get destroyed today. Gunk Shot? Okay, Curse is confusing and annoying. Attack up, defense up. How do I want to play this? What does Custap proc at? 1/4? Okay. So, Explosion now kills. I think this is Stomping Tantrum Earthquake. This is sketchy. Oh, wait, no. It's gonna... Oh, fuck. This is really bad, ain't it? Because Custap Gluttony means it's going to... Oh, fuck. This is really bad. Oh, this is really, really, really bad. Holy shit, this is bad. Huh. I think we need to go Icicle Crash Earthquake. And we want to see Gunk Shot here. A flinch is great. Okay. We do 74. Okay, Earthquake should always kill here. We might be fine. Even with the boost, Earthquake, boost, Earthquake always kills here. Hit him with the boop. Cool. That was great. Yeah, that's 74. That's the Earthquake of 74, I think. Who knows what order shit's coming in now. Alright. This is... Hydro Pump sometimes? But this could also be... This could also be D-Bond. I think I'm gonna go into Meganium here. Not the bite of 74. Okay, we want to see Destiny Bond. Cool. Alright. Now we want to see not Destiny Bond. Or if we see Dark Pulse, we just want to see not Flinch. Surely. Surely we don't get screwed. What's the point? What's the point of playing games? I thought they're supposed to be fun. Close combat crit is 93. Okay, so we do get one more chance to swing here. This still, again, could be D-Bond. Okay, there's CC. Okay. Alright. We should... Cool. We're always dead to CC and Dark Pulse. So, it's going to be CC and Dark Pulse. This should never be Hydro Pump. We're not low enough to be dead to Hydro Pump. That is correct. So we're going to go into Ape. God, I'm so sad the emotes aren't showing up on the visual chat. The save smile moment. I'm going to go... Yeah, go into Monkey. Cool. Dark Pulse is fine. We're here, so we might as well click Fake Out. Can Fake Out kill? Fake Out does a fuck ton here. Fake Out plus Poison is going to get it close to being dead. There's no reason to not click Fake Out here. Fake Out just does a ludicrous amount of damage. Alright, so then this is going to be Hydro Pump. Yes, and Lucario's not did the crit Hydro Pump. Told me to not gamble. You gonna Destiny Bond? Pump. AI never misses Hydro Pump. It's a fact. Wow, you're so fast, Sharpedo. It's a shame you can't stop your fate. Vacuum Wave is the... Dude, I'm so afraid of this guy. Usually goes first, yeah. Bop! Part the Red Sea. Kill that guy. That is the scariest Mon that was left. Well, that was close combat reduced Fake Out. That's why it did 40%. That's why it did a insane amount of damage. It's good, but it's not usually that good. Okay, this is always going to be... could it be Waterfall? Could be Waterfall. This is Waterfall, Earthquake. Let me see your Earthquake. So we go into Easy Clap. Shark Week ended. EQ's fine. Let's freeze dry this sashimi. T-Wave as expected. He walked right into my trap. I think Barbara Roach comes in next. I am a little afraid that we're not always dead to Stone Edge here. I am a little afraid that we're usually not dead to Stone Edge here, and Freeze Dry doesn't kill. Fuck. This is actually really bad. I did not realize how low health we were. I mean, we could go back into Boop. The only problem... Okay, we got to figure out what our odds we're playing with here are. So, let's look at Shell Smash AI. If player cannot KO AI Mon if Shell Smash is used this turn, which we cannot. So that's +8. There are only 2 rolls of non-crit Stone Edge. Stone Edge is a high crit move too. It's low accuracy too, so it could miss. But it is... It's more likely... it's more likely the Shell Smash here. This is only a physical moves. What if we Charm? If we Charm, it would eat up the White Herb. Okay, what does Shell Smash exactly do? Defense, special defense by 1. Attack, special attack, and speed by 2. So if we Icy Wind, it would drop the defenses, but not the speed. And if we Charm, it wouldn't do anything. I don't know why it's got the T-Ways on. But if this goes +2 attack, what are we dead? Are we always dead to just Stone Edge? It's everything except... ugh. This is really bad. It's unironically really kind of fucked. Especially because it's most likely the Shell Smash here. And we can't kill it. Okay, what do we do after it clicks Stone Edge? Nothing is faster than it when it's +2 speed, right? Fuck. I don't know how we get out of this jam. Or what's the safest way to get out of this jam. Is it a sack whaler in angle? +2 speed. I think we have to rip freeze dry. I think we have to rip freeze dry here. This sucks. Yeah. And it's not even gonna get any of those drops. That restores, it doesn't just drop the defense drop. Is that how Shell Smash works? Does Shell Smash always work like that? Where it only restores, it only stops the first thing that was dropped? I also totally forgot there's still Machamp in the back. I mean, I'm not going to be too mad about that. I thought I was giga fucked. Also, another guy with tighty whities on. Interesting. Little sus. You've got all these human Pokemon here. Alright, whatever, bro. Okay, let's go into coffee. I don't know, man. Very dynamic punch. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, it only did one of the defense drops. Is that normal? Okay. I mean, it saved our ass. I thought it's supposed to do everything all at once. If that's a glitch, I'll take my glitch and walk out of here unscathed. Okay, we are baiting Stone Edge. Oh, well, now not knockoff. We were always baiting Stone Edge. Let's look at everyone's HP to see who can come in safely on a Stone Edge. Can Monkey come in safely on a Stone Edge? They can. Monkey has a citrus. Okay. I think this is toxic. Okay. Then Stone Edge crit does usually actually very rarely kills. Can we? I think Ape can. I'm not 1,000,000% that Ape can pick this up. It would have to be. Oh, but then can Stone Edge come? Can Ape come in on a random move? They really don't like D punch. And it would be D-Punch coming back. I think we probably go Ape now on the Stone Edge. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. There's the crit, of course. But I guess I'll take it. We click Fake Out. Fake Out no guard doesn't have any interaction, right? Cool. And that's a W. Overheat to kill. Okay, time to find out what the fuck happened. Bug report. Shell. Did we find a new bug? Give me surf. Give me death. Go. Yeah, let's see if we can find why the fuck this happened. there a bug report in here? Mechanic changes? I know there's another bug list somewhere. Who knows? Or let's check the one main resource. Shell smash bug. Cool. It's a bug. I'll take it. Yeah. Ah, whatever. What the fuck was that beeping noise? Where did that come from? But yeah, I'll take it. We would have been fine. We would have figured it out. We'd have got the crit if we needed the crit there. Let's just pretend like that never happened. La 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 la. There's so much bullshit that fucks you over in this game, so I'll take what I can get. All right, now, you know it's time for a pretty important encounter. The two options we have to get here, one is an Elite Four staple, because it is a fairy type. The other is a good Pokemon for the rest of the game. So we're happy we did this delay regardless. But we will be even happier if... Oh, we got to go the other way. It is Primarina. I was going to say we have no fairy type, but we have Ribombee. But... believe this is... We do have to order the rest of Fishing Sim in maybe a certain way, but this one we definitely do not because there's only two options. I guess there's probably some way you can like delay it even further, right? Just so you get Greninja somewhere else and then this is a guaranteed one. But, is there shit on the other side of this water? I guess I gotta check. There's so many things I can grab now that I have the option to. Let's go grab the thing on the other side first. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, buddy. Another heart scale that we desperately need. I think we are completely out. All right. Okay. Here's what we've been delaying Gigalong for. Battleberg. 50% Froakie. 50% Poplio. 100% of Pokemon we are glad that we have waited for. We want to see Poplio a little bit more, but both are great. Here we go. I'm pretty happy with that, baby. All right. What are we calling this guy? Another sea lion for our team. This Pokemon snorts body fluids from its nose. Okay, didn't need to know that. Blowing balloons to smash into its foes. Practices diligently so it can learn to make big bubbles. Blowing bubbles. I mean, we could just name them Bubbles. Bubbles. Blowing bubbles. The good of all-around Mon Seeking. I know nothing about this Pokemon. I don't think I've ever used it in any situation. Oh, special attack. Build a Poplio. Hey, I'm Billy Poplio over here. Billy Pop. In New York, I Billy Pop. Up special attack, down attack? Is that quite possibly one of the best, if not the best natures you could get? Holy shit. I mean, we'd prefer that speed to be... I mean, the speed's still pretty good, too. We wish the 31 was in special attack. Holy moly. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. On God? Bubbles about to make some waves? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. I'm hype. All right. Let's do a little safe state arena. Illegal mod. Yeah. I don't know much about this game, but I know that thing's pretty fucking good. Cool. Motherfucker about to snort through this game. Yeah. Easy clap. All right. Finally, the delay's over. Now we go get Game Corner early for fun. Hell yeah, dude. What are these motherfuckers are dead? You're dead. You're done. You're done. You're dead. You're unfortunately dead. Yamper's dead. Glocked Hillary's dead. Clampro's super dead. Yeah. Joining your time zone. Oh, what are you heading over here for? Coughing, you were unfortunately dead as well. We just can't keep a bulky guy alive. Everyone else is chilling. We just can't keep a bulky guy alive. All right. That's the loudest fucking tree cutter in the world. Holy shit. Okay, so where do we want to go next? Let's bring this over here and get this going. Okay, a lot of things are available to us. I guess New Mallville might be the place to go. We want the static Voltorb. 6-week trip to Asia. Hell yeah. Just for vacation? Any particular reason? You just come over here to vibe in Asia. That's a gazelle. What do we want against this static... Voltorb. Also, I get to triple check that I'm procking the right one. Hide that, John. No, not unhide. Hide that, John. Hide that, John. And then... New ball film. Level 40 Voltorb. Oh, wait, can the Voltorb blow up? Do we want the Electrode instead? They can both blow up? Why is... Girlfriend taking the bar and we headed out. Taking the bar and headed out right after and I just quit my job. Hell yeah! Dude, that's awesome. I mean, as someone who just traveled to fucking Australia, I am so down for living your life while you're young and don't have things... Exactly when you don't have obligations or things tying you down. That's so sick. Happy for you, homie. I wish you only the best of luck. Okay, so then what do we want to do? This Voltorb can blow up then, so why would we not... Both of the Voltorb and the Electrode can blow up? Level 50 would know Thunderbolt, Energy Ball. Yeah, so... How do we deal with that? I'm pretty sure it... Did we just get lucky last time and not have to do any of this bullshit? Was Electrode delay worth it? So good missing a new ball was so ass, yeah. So I guess you just kind of have to not get unlucky. What's the catch? That seems like a good catch rate, though. What are we looking for? Catch rate calculator. How's this done? Voltorb. Guess we just have to hope we get lucky. Voltorb, level 40. What gen are we? Oh, we want this gen probably? Hisuian, Voltorb. Does it matter which one? Does this matter too? I don't know what the fuck. I guess we just throw a quick ball at it and pray for the best. Fair enough. Okay, I guess we can go get that one next because we don't have to think about anything further, and it's probably going to be good for capturing the next thing. We just need a Mon in front of it that doesn't give a shit about its moves, which are going to be Boom, Mirror Coat, Discharge, Giga Drain. Boom, Mirror Coat, Discharge, Giga Drain. Voltorb is 100% with Quick Ball? Hell yeah. Okay, cool. So it doesn't matter what we bring in front of it. 666. We just have to make sure we click on the right one. I haven't saved in a while. Let me do a save state before I save. Cool. All right. New Malville. I guess we can pick up some shit too and go pick up this Mega Stone, which I say is that the Mega Pidgeot? Can we start actually Mega Evolving with the one Pokemon that we've never used for anything else? Where's that Aggron? That is Pidgeot. Okay, we have access to a Mega Evolution. Everybody calm down. Pidgeot can actually do something now. Probably not. We also finally can get our Silk Scarf that we left abandoned down with Mr. Briny for a half hour. Cool. Any more goodies to pick up? I don't think there's anything over there, right? Nope. Just a little spot to hang out. Oh, there's another one, I think, up here, right? I'm going to say there's something across the water. Is there a heart scale? Nah, there's nothing down here. Yeah, I've been without it because I forgot to pick it up before it became unenabled. Or is it over on this side? I feel like I remember there being something over here. Nope, skill issue. What was I heading towards? New Malville. Did I already get the key from... I think I already did. Go. Hop on a ride. Come on and take a free ride. What the hell are you doing over here? What is this? Is this post-game stuff? Okay, I guess so. Okay. Now we just have to know Voltorb. Well, question one, let's make sure we have quick balls. We do. Question two, which one is Voltorb? I'm afraid to click on any of these buttons. Which Pokeballs are Voltorbs and Electrodes in New Mallville? Someone asked, and I don't think anyone gave them an answer. Okay, which one is it? I'm afraid to click on any Pokeballs, and I know we need to click on Pokeballs to change rooms sometimes. Is it that one? We also need to get the magnet down here. Is it this? I mean, because we know which one it is, I could literally just save state. The time I just save state this, because we know that we can get it. It's just a question of clicking on the right thing, you know? I can tell me that would be lovely. This one? I feel like I remember it being this one. Boom, boom, boom. Save state and have no such. Yeah, I don't feel bad about it's the one that's close to right wall. This one. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's not save scummy when you know, like, it's a static thing. Like, I wouldn't feel bad about save scumming that because it's like, we know we can capture it. We know it's a static encounter. Like, the ball Pokemon. Any Voltorb nicknames? Borb. That's the same reason I don't feel bad, and we're about to run into this in a brief moment, that I don't give a shit about save scumming optionals. Because Voltorb, Jesus. I'm just gonna go. I hate Voltorb. You helped me with this, as is tradition. Again, that's your Voltorb. If it's bad, it's your fault. We also have Poké-Dolls, so I think we can run away from the Electrode in here. I'm gonna just double check. We have a Fluffy Tail. Cool. Voltorb is insane. You are crazy for Voltorb. Is there anything else valuable we need to grab down here? Okay. I'm out of here. Okay, that's the other lens we needed. I feel like there's probably something else. I would get maybe like Electric Gem. That feels like another thing that would be down here. Yeah, there we go. They're pretty good. Oh, I guess we have to do the thing we came down here to do as well. Sick. All right, that appears probably everything we need. Oh, we can probably just do this, right? I'm out of here. Cool. And then now that we've done this, we can get the T-Bolt TM from Watson. Thank you, buddy. We love picking up new shit. All right, the fastest Voltorb in the West. Hasty. Up speed, down defense, 26 special attack. Dude, I got money today. Something good is in the air today. Holy shit. I guess maybe up at speed nature isn't probably the best thing in the world because it's already going to be faster than most shit. Yeah. But I mean, this is definitely going to be faster than pretty much everything. That's insane. Oh, good question. Do you have an ability or do you not? Okay, you don't have an ability, unfortunately. All right. I mean, I'll take that for having no ability. Static procs, I feel like, are just bonuses. Okay. Okay, time to look at tables. Time to do my favorite thing in Pokemon, encounter routing. Unironically, I do enjoy encounter routing. Can I make the scroll? I'm going to add some more rows to the bottom. praying for stuff's bad lines. Okay, so I guess we can clean this sheet up too. I'm getting rid of all these optionals. Time routing, then planning any fight. I love encounter routing. Oh, I gotta do this way. Don't tell me there's a cut and paste problem. Stupid optional fights. That's the one obvious change I can think I would make to Run and Bun is remove these optional fights. Because it's dumb. Optional fights are silly. And I like these optional Megastone fights. I think that's cool. Like giving the, like you don't need this Megastone, but to get access to it, you need to do the fights. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, dude, two insanely good pickups. Did I accidentally? No, I didn't accidentally hide that. Hide. Cool. Oh yeah, let's start actually looking at this. I could close those all day. All right, so 134. So we got, let's see what's open to us. Run 34. I'm assuming we're going to be going for surfing here because our table is high odds Barraskewda. So 134 is, we're probably surfing here. 105. So Barraskewda, Overquill, Sharpedo. Lumion being high on this table sucks. We always go grass here. Yeah. 105, we're going grass. I think we could probably do this next because I think this is like always guaranteed. I guess we could delay. No, because I don't think there's anywhere we can hit Lumion. Like, I don't think we want to surf here. That seems just straight up bad. Because the high variance table. 108. No, I don't want to open up the console. 108. This looks like surfing. We're not going to hit route 108. Surfing. Is this the only table? I guess we probably want to get Barraskewda before we do 108. Like, we probably do 105 at the very least before we do 108, or not 105. This one before 108, because we can knock Barraskewda off the table. Hit the raw Jatrini, yeah. Because if we hit the Barraskewda, then our odds of hitting... I mean, we could only hit Delmise here. It's either Delmise or Basculegion. And this is higher odds here. So I think we'd, in a perfect world, we'd go 108, then 134. What else do we have available to us? Abandoned ship. I think we're always looking for muck there. And we want to do this after... do after Basculegion. Abandoned ship, we also are saving until after we have Basculegion. Do after Basculegion, surf for muck. Yeah. If you get the Halucha Scuda Legion, dude, Corviknight would be so sick. Corviknight, I mean, we do need a big bulky boy to fill in our team. 119, I think this is where we get to the routes where... I believe this is... 119 is the cast form route. And then we also have... What's the delay route? 118. Abundant ship. Yeah. Life Orb. It's not even cast form. It's, you just get Life Orb. That's all it really is. I still have 118, yeah. But we got to do a few fights before we can get the encounter on 118, right? Yeah, so 118 is probably tomorrow. Grass for B. Is there anything else that is new to us that is available? 119, 120. Yeah, these are all just the routes that are post-Winona. Yeah, we don't have access to them yet. Please no Slow King again. Yeah. All right, so we want to do 108 first. No. We want to do 134 first? Yeah, we're going to do 134 highest odds for Scuda first. I want to say 134 is the one that is east of Slateport. Yeah, it is sick. Wait, I can't take like a little shortcut over this way? I gotta go on the cycling road? That's bullshit! I earn this. I surf. Yeah. I just see the Kingdra on that table and I'm like, that's what I remember from Animal Crossing, that that's where you get Kingdra. So that's where we gotta go. Don't run away. You scared me. You're scaring me. Sometimes I don't know the jokes from the real things. It's all the way up here. What's the box we want for the Scuda? What level is the Scuda going to be? What are they going to know? 134. Route 134. Scuda is going to be 50. Crunch, Double Edge, Waterfall, Focus Energy. So do we have a bulky water type mon who doesn't like physical attacks and can't get crit? Kingler? No, but you're under leveled, which is annoying. We could also bring like you, right? How's your physical defense? You're up physical defense? Yeah, we could do something like this. And you're probably pretty physically defensive too. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about those moves. Whalern, definitely we could charm it with Whalern. Even though we're just, of course, going to get it first turn with a quick ball. True. Yeah, we're actually going to hit Sharpedo. I mean, Sharpedo's not a bad hit. Kingler's a dupe. Overquill. I'm assuming this Overquill guy is probably good, too. It's going to be level 50. This thing has Explosion. This Overquill has Explosion, doesn't it? Let's just, for shits and giggles, Overquill, 50, Explosion. Does that kill Gyarados? Of course it does. All right. Who's a Pokemon we can lead with who isn't dead to fucking Explosion from Overquill and not dead to the other moves that Overquill can click? Good fucking lord. Why? Why Overquill? Is there anything? What else is Overquill gonna have though? Maybe there's a beautiful world where Overquill doesn't have water moves or some shit. Explosion, Throat Chop, Toxic, Waterfall. Wow, that might be quite the most annoying moveset. For one individual, because I think obviously we should plan our lead around. We have to plan our lead around throwing a quick ball at Overquill. Barraskewda quick ball would be nice, but we have to plan around like throwing a quick ball at Overquill. Which means they can't be dead through the explosion. And then what are the other moves? Throat Chop, Toxic Waterfall. Throat Chop, Toxic Waterfall. Does Hari tank? 60% of the time, I mean, this is with like Hardy. Hariyama dies to Boom. Oh, actually Steelix is weirdly fine in front of it. Yeah, it's Steelix. Which sucks because I think Steelix means if we lead Steelix, we don't get a quick ball on Barraskewda. Who's definitely going to have a harder catch rate. But I mean, we could just go like Whalern on that. Like, that's not as sketchy as the Pokemon. And then Sharpedo is Flip Turn, Waterfall, Dark Pulse, Crunch. Yeah. Which I think Flip Turn, Dark Pulse, Crunch. I think the rest of these Pokemon are still pretty good here. You're over. Guys are under-leveled. You're probably fine. And then, yeah, Harry's a good, like, neutral guy. All right. We're just going to get the Barraskewda, and it's going to be chill and cool and fun and sick, and there will be no issues, and we will be very happy. We're looking for 134, which I believe we just head off over here. Let's check our propels up. Cool. And we are surfing. Correct. All right, gamers. If it's Kingdra, it's a dupe. We run from it. If it's Barraskewda, we are very happy. 30% Barraskewda, 30% Kingdra dupe, 20% Overquill, which is a bomb defusal, and then 20% Sharpedo. Let's see what happens. Dupe. We live another day. Round 2. Fine. Fine. Unfortunate. Our luck was running too hot anyway. It makes sense. Our luck was running way too hot. Flip Turn, Waterfall, Dark Pulse, Crunch. Waterfall, Dark Pulse. I don't think this guy came to any fights last time. Like, motherfucker didn't do shit. At least they're courteous this way. Gulp. Sharp, Pedo. We'll go Cheddar because they're sharp. It's gonna be a zip code. Yeah, dude, Is that Cheddar? I think it's Cheddar. It is Cheddar. Don't put save as untitled in the spelling bee. That's an F-Steed, dude. Every time I have to fight the urge to name it, like, something completely unhinged. Fizzle attack speed? That's up defense sharp. Double ones? I mean, hey, attack and speed are good. It doesn't have an actively detrimental nature. The double ones is very funny. Great. It's a Pokemon. It's flipped. It has flip turn. It's good for hideout. It's good for hideout. It is flip turn. Cope, 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 cope. Okay, the first bad Pokemon of Sim. My Clash of Clans' name is Jerry Sandusky because I thought it'd be funny if someone got raided by him, and then, Jesus Christ, that's... So now you're just locked in forever as Jerry Sandusky. Unforge. Okay, so we did 134. Bow, 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 bow. And now we want to do 108? Yeah, I ain't paying for that. Hell yeah. Yeah. Now we're at the 50-50. I mean, I shouldn't say this because then we could just hit Delmise here. If we hit Delmise, then we are really not happy. Yeah, there's no reason we would risk Bruxish. There's no reason we'd ball on surfing there. We want the 105. So we want to go 108 next. Okay, 108 surfing. Donde está 108? Oh, I need the Pokénav. The one time I need the Pokénav. Ah, in the middle of fucking nowhere. Great. Do we get, what's the deal with 109? Or we already got 109 years ago. All right. 108. Anything particular we need to set up our team for? I assume just leading like Meganium is chill. Basculin. Let's check what levels they would be. I assume it's just like 50s, right? Final Gambit, Aquatail, Scary Face, Psychic Fangs, Crit Shit. Spirit Shackle is a little scary, I guess. Guess we want something that is immune to Spirit Shackle. Or we honestly go like this with a Shed Shell. Cool. Okay. Where are we at 108? Dodging optionals like it's nobody's business. It's a shame Mr. Briney's fucking dead. Truly is a shame that Mr. Briney died. You guys aren't doing a great job of guarding this item. Well, I'm just gonna save scum the random fights. I don't fuck with that shit. What's hiding under that thing down there? I also haven't been looking at the levels or the routes. Oh, 108, sick. Cool. All right. 108. Let's look at what is expected of us. 30% Basculin, 30% Arrokuda, 20% Delmise, 10% Basculegion, 10% Barraskewda. Obviously would want the tiny fishes, but whatever we hit here, we're pretty chill with. Besides one Pokemon. That is the one Pokemon we do not want to hit here. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Bruh. Bruh, the sea creeper. Oh, man. Oh, man. Creeper. This is both my reaction and because it is creeper. Sea creeper. Oh, man. We are back in the club. Okay. I'm dodging. I'm even more inclined to dodge optionals now. Fuck you. Let's go get our silk scarf. I think they're testing the fire alarm. Oh, I still have that up. Nope, I'm not going to see what it is. I'm so sick. Stealth mode? Wait, what fucking path do you take? See you, nerd. Ooh. Okay, we're back. Yeah, actually, safe scumming in those is pretty lame. You just should dodge them, idiot. Yeah, abandoned ship, we're hitting the greatest muck of all time. Thanks for the silk scarf. Yeah, Mr. Brownie's fucking dead. Really is a shame. Can I get the TM home here? Don't you... One of you motherfuckers has like a poison, John. There we go, cool. To the encounter that might be good. 105 grass. 105 grass, I feel like we have no great way to prepare for all the variety that is there. Corviknight. Okay, I can't tell if there's actually a fire in my fucking building or they're just testing the shit. They were testing shit earlier, so I hope I'm not going to just burn to death. But if I do, here's my address. Let me just post my address in chat. Yeah. Quite unfortunate. Most likely Corviknight. So we're gonna deal with like flying and fighting. Brave Bird, Ironhead, Defog, Ambipom, fuck. So normal and fighting type moves basically. Normal fighting type moves and flying type moves. Oh, we didn't even look at the Delmise. I got back here and I was like, I don't even care. Up special attack. This thing is a physical attacker, ain't it? Is that up physical attack, up special attack, down physical? Motherfucker, are you quite possibly the worst Delmise we could get? Damn right you are. Damn fucking right you are. Okay, I'm gonna go check to make sure I'm not gonna burn alive. Give me 1 second. I also gotta pee. Creepers got us. Okay, I'm not burning to death. But we gotta go get 105. Yeah. I mean, Delmai's probably is actually a good Pokemon to stand in front of this one because we don't give a shit about him. Oh, well, I guess not for the whole flying type part. Fighting normal. Okay, maybe Gyarados, actually. Those eyes. Creepers got us falling in love again. Mr. Worldwide. You watch a movie and I'm just TiVo. Bada bing, bada boom. God, I can't fucking believe we hit the Delmais. Bro, she looked right at me and didn't fight me. That's sick. All right. We would like to be rewarded for doing good things. This table is pretty varied. There's a lot of variance on this table. This could be a whole lot of things. Corviknight, 20%. Ribombee, a 20% dupe. 10% Stuffle, 10% Audino, 10% Breloom, 10% Hawlucha, 5% Beware, 10% Apom, and 5% Alolan Eggy. A lot of things that could be here. I'm not going to say what I want or what I don't want because, boy, we've already had a day. Let's just get a good Pokemon and get the hell out of here. That is a Pokemon. Is it good? Is it bad? Who knows? This has Synthesis, Facades, Seed Bomb. I'm just going to double check that Seed Bomb won't own this guy. I feel like the main role of the Pokemon here is to clean up Pyre Tag. Cool. Alright, let's quick ball it. Breloom. The Shroom Pokemon. It scatters spores from the holes in its cap on its head. It loves warm and humid climates. It feeds on trees and plants in forests and fields. What kind of mushroom we going with? The shit take. Mushrooms. We'll go with Noki. Like a little Noki. This still means, if I'm not mistaken, what is abandoned ship? What is abandoned ship? Yeah. I mean, we could still hit Basculegion and abandoned ship. The odds are immensely against us for that. I guess we could go back south anyways. Oh, what's this over here? Worthless. Cool. Breloom, we mainly want physical attacking stats. Bulk is always good, especially if that's the mon we want to bring to Pyre Tag. I don't know if there are even an option for that. Holding the tiny mushroom. Oh, poor lonely guy. Up attack. Okay. Up attack, down defense. Can live with that. Poison heal. Interesting. Okay, this seems like a Pokemon. Not on that bulk thing, but I guess we really aren't lacking fighting types, though. It's not quite. Yeah. Your last three haven't been what we needed. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, you probably want more Mach than Basculegion if I'm not mistaken, right? Because we desperately need a dark type. Gunk Shot, Earthquake, Payback, Crunch. I mean, we've got a ghost type now, Cope. Level 50. What am I looking for? We need to Gunk Shot, Earthquake, Payback, Crunch. You have a shark. Yeah. Yeah. We started so strong and then fell off so hard. That was so painful. We don't want you. No rock type moves. Yeah, you're probably a fine lead. Ground type moves scare you a little bit. Maybe we actually want Meganium for Lantern. That's gonna have Ice Beam. No, we don't. That's like a Whaler. Nah, what is... I guess Hari's fine. I meant as a dark type. Oh, true, true, true. We do have a dark type. We do have a dark type. That's the one of the kind of Pokemon you get and you're like, oh, wait, I have this guy? What the fuck's he do? What the fuck does Scooby do? I need to... This guy is knockoff too. I think Muck is knockoff. Not that I would be bringing that in. I definitely need to take that fucking shed shell. I could so easily see me doing that and losing that shit. I mean, Hariyama seems like a good backup here. Yeah, I'm just still like, who do we bring against Lantern? I guess it's Hariyama. Like, Hariyama's just like the general consensus here. And Muck is the one we should be most worried about. Gunk Shot, Earthquake, Payback, Crunch. Poison Ground, Dark, Dark. Poison Ground, Dark, Dark. All physical moves. Alright. Nighty night, Eddie boy. Ed boy me Bob. Poison Ground, Dark, Dark. I didn't realize how bulky this guy is. Poison Ground, Dark, Dark. Oh, my Skeptical Tile is pretty damn good. Up special attack, yeah. Actually, I don't want to bring this guy. Ah, you should be fine. Yes, we'll go Weezer. Gyarados, more like Gary Grows. True! This guy gets it. Alright, maybe you'll be the good luck charm, Trough. The last 3 Pokemon we've gotten have been the worst that we could get on those tables. Now we just have to dodge a bunch of fucking optional fights, and we will be chilling. And I will save scum these because I've had it rough. I started off great today. I mean, we're law of averaging moment. This is law of averages moments where we just started off poor. And now we're going. Are you just going to randomly tilt? I'm going to go this way then. Really? That procs? That's crazy. You're dumb and smelly for that one. Can I do the speedrun thing? You can't. Why? Why is it just this lady who's got my number? Okay. As Acid Bagmanip. I watch one Gunner Maniac stream and I'm like, I got it, bro. I could speed. Oh. I don't have Bagmanip, but I'm in my bag. Huh. Why is she going that way? Why he looking that way? Even in Pokemon Challenge games, we got to deal with spinners. Yeah. Yeah, I like watching speedruns, but I wish that was the kind of thing I was good at or enjoyed. It's not really my cup of tea. All right. Let's see if I remember where we need to go. It's not this way. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, dude. We need to go, like, downstairs, I think. Pokemon horror game. It's like this door. Is there other... I think there's something else we need to pick up in here. Okay, we're deep in. We're deep in. Oh, Mystic Water is absolutely the thing we need to pick up here. Finally. I think we almost have everything. It's empty. Oh, it's this room. Ah! Fuck! It's that room. We go here. Then we go here. Then we go here. No, it's not there. Okay. We've learned nothing. Let's go back inside. I loathe the state, so I have to do it again. Fuck me! Okay, this is what I deserve for scumming. Why am I hitting the speed up button when I can walk into like 40 optionals? Okay. Oh, I guess I could have just reloaded the state, right? Is this guy an optional? Oh, it's the middle one. Okay, okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, we made it. We want to see Muck here. We desperately need a dark type. Basculegion is usable. And that's all I will say. That's all I gotta say. What do we got, gang? Can I get some Muck backwards, please? I really want to Muck backwards. Oh, we've Intimidate Mon out front, so this might take a second. Many more than a second. Look at this wave dash. Look at this wave dash, bro. Here we go! We still don't have a dark type. We still don't have a dark type. We still don't have a dark type. How did we get Basculegion in like the worst way possible? Oh well, we've shark. Fucking stupid as shit. Fucking stupid ass, fucking dumbass Pokemon. Fucking dumbass get in my goddamn ball. And we have to bring it all the way back here to evolve. Hello? Why do you have a catch rate so low? Psychic Fang's Ice Fang Mortarfall submission. Okay. Well, we got the Pokemon we wanted just at the wrong place. Go. The hostile Pokemon. I agree. I agree. This does feel like the hostile Pokemon. All right. Any nicknames for Basculegion? I am Legion. Skula. No, we're just schooling. Bask. Bascule. Like Bruce, right? Okay, now we need to get the fuck out of here. Oh, I can just escape rope. Alright, now we have to do the treacherous adventure back to just see what this Pokemon is. I love not having fly. And I love having the come back to evolve it here. Okay. Why can't all the trainers be like this? Or we can just walk by them. That'd be great. Okay, last one. No Bagman Nips here? Just pure adrenaline. Alright, gamers. The last thing we got to check for today, we are looking for a physical attacker. They will be good for things. Regardless. Bashful, neutral nature, 29 attack, 8 speed, 0 SPDF, and 15 attack, 6 defense isn't the greatest thing in the world, but it's a Pokemon. We're alive. We do technically have a dark type. And Fishing Sim, that was a great start to Fishing Sim. Obviously getting Popplio real sick. Then it kind of, and getting this Voltorb, an insane Voltorb. Super great. However, it crumbled after. But, I mean, we're still alive. We have a chance to hit B. B would make this all clean and happy, and we'd all get to go home and clap our hands. But yeah. Bit of a longer stream. I think that'll do it for me today. As a reminder, yeah. I'll run through it one more time, Flash. Run through it one more time for you, Flash Boy Me Bob. So, started out really strong. Hitting this Popplio with one of, if not the best natures we can get. Up special attack, down attack. Super sick. Then, we hit this Voltorb. Also really good up speed Voltorb with 26 special attack. Very happy about that. Then things started to go wrong when we went into Basculegion. We instead got the only bad Pokemon on the table with the worst nature it can have, increasing the attacking stat that it doesn't use. And then we hit... What did we hit next? We had Breloom. I don't think Breloom is great, but Breloom obviously is not what we want on this table. Up attack nature Breloom's cool, but it's like we don't need more grass types. We don't need more physical fighting types. We don't need this, unfortunately. And does that thing... Breloom gets protect... Oh, we'd have to, like, scale it, right? Nah, they don't get it. I thought they might get detect. Anyways, we got that. And then, lastly, when we really wanted Muck... Spore Focus Punch, yeah. When we wanted Muck, we got this Basculegion. But, I mean, it's not... This Basculegion isn't the end of the world. It's just not what we expected. Any Hoozle Gamers, I was going to say, tomorrow we are... Well, obviously, I'm going to level up these Pokemon off stream, so we're ready for... Will that be Tuesdays for you? Tomorrow is the TCG Gauntlet, a fun little thing I'm going to be trying on stream to see if we can beat 5 competitive card games and win ranked games in a row, going back to back to back on them. So that's going to be fun. We'll be doing that tomorrow. We're going to be back on our way to the Winstitute, hopefully getting B on Tuesday, TFT launch, and I will maybe be playing TFT on Thursday as well, depending on if I get into the Box Bootcamp. But I think I should know tomorrow about that. Anyways, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in. Been a fun time. Been a good vibe for a while. Let me see if there's anyone else live who I can send y'all over to. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in. It's been a fun old time for the gamers, the gauntlets, the goons. I'll send you over to the North. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. I hope you have a good rest of your day. If it's night over for y'all, have a good rest of your night. Get some Z's, get some G's, and keep on studying and get some degrees. All right, gamers, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.